Always gotta yawn when I start recording. What's up, guys? Marco Flores here with Nerd in the Bay, and today's video we're talking about what's going to be happening to the channel. You saw my last video where it says moving on regarding this channel's future. We talked a little bit about that. Like I said, I'm not going anywhere, but we are making some changes to what the channel is going to be about. Go ahead and watch that video and then come back here really quick. Really appreciate that. What we're going to be doing with this channel, I'm sure you guys noticed that, or at least from the beginning, that it was been a variety channel. We did all sorts of videos. We did video game videos, mobile gaming, martial arts training videos. We did vlogs like this. I did motivational vlogs as well, doing podcasts. We did all sorts of things, anime, comics, and all that stuff. We did all sorts of content on the channel, and that's been a blast. It's been fun. It's been great. Been getting to know you guys, through the comments and all that stuff. So when I mentioned about this channel's future, and I think you've seen the writing on the wall. I've been asking community posts. I've been seeing how the trajectory of what the videos have been coming out has been mainly gaming. With 2021 moving forward, that I feel like Nerd in the Bay is going to be more so of a gaming channel. It's going to be about the Let's Plays. It's going to be about the games that I'm covering, Suikoden, Eiyuden Chronicle, especially King of Fighters 15 that's coming along the way. Fighting games. I'm really into fighting games. I'm really into role-playing games, action games, stuff like that. So especially arcade retro games, so stuff that the gaming scope that I have in my head is really broad. But as far as I know right now in my head, fighting games, action games, role-playing games, indie games, and hopefully some streams. So this year I'm going to be upgrading the internet, so hopefully the streaming is going to be much more of a frequent thing. So we're going to be doing streaming as we move forward with the channel. We're going to be upgrading the internet, so I'm really happy about that. We're going to be delving into some old arcade games. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff regarding gaming. It is going to be variety in a sense. If you see shooting or maybe management games, because I do like my management in a sense. So if you see shooting or any sports related or anything beyond that, it'd be really off, and it would have to be arcadey if I'm going to play some sort of sports game. So like your NBA Jam, your NFL Blitz, that sort of thing. So the main channel is going to be a gaming channel, in its foreseeable future. What I'm going to do with the other things that I was doing in years past, like Intro to Mobile Games, Open Bar for Content Creators podcast, the anime and comics videos that we had in the past. So all those are going to be in separate channels. So announcing here today, and you kind of see, if you look at the channel, you will scroll all the way down. There's something called the Nerd in the Bay Network. So what is happening there is I'm making multiple channels on all the stuff that I cover and am interested in. So that's going to be a huge undertaking in itself. I feel like I'm not going to be able to make that frequent uploading in all the channels, so it's going to be spread out. So to delve into the Nerd in the Bay Network, I have all these multiple channels happening. So the first channel you've seen already, that's on the main channel page itself, is mobile gaming space. So as you know, in years past, I covered mobile games. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to have mobile games on a separate channel. It's going to be called Mobile Gaming Space. There, I'm going to be doing the intro to mobile games. I'm going to be covering everything mobile games that I see that is on the the Play Store. It's going to be what you've maybe have signed up and subscribed for. It's going to be over there at Mobile Gaming Space. Just checking out mobile games, seeing the gems that are out there, because there's still great mobile games that are out there. And if some of you guys want to look for that console experience, then I can probably find the mobile games that kind of scratch that itch for you. So Mobile Gaming Space is happening right now. 2 videos up on the channel right now, but hoping to upload more as time progresses. That's going to be probably my second most frequent uploaded channel, video channel, is Mobile Gaming Space. The next one is going to be about, I was thinking about this because I love fighting game lore and getting into the psyche of these fighting game characters. So the next channel that I'm going to be revealing is called Fighting Games Dojang. Dojang is the word dojo in Japanese, but in Korean. So like I came from Taekwondo background, and dojang is the equivalent of dojo, basically. So fighting games dojang is going to be, considering martial arts trained, and like martial arts is very big in my life. I'm thinking of not only doing like the fighting game lore, but like breaking down the character's psyche, breaking down their techniques, breaking down just everything that regards to like that video game fighting game characters, like techniques, special moves, their history, kind of like it's going to be a culmination of like who this character is, to their core. Like maybe like I cover, for example, and it's probably going to be a future video once I get things going, is like a character analysis on Ryu from Street Fighter. So think of it like that, and doing those techniques in real life. Hopefully as things like open up and we're able to go outside again and be places. So I'm thinking with the fighting games dojang is being able to showcase these techniques in real life if I'm able to do them, but in a dojo, and especially one of the places where I train frequently before pandemic. So yeah, that'll be fighting games dojang. That's going to be a very huge undertaking because it's a lot of recording and editing and speaking, and there's a lot of moving parts into that channel, and I'm excited to delve into that because again, I love fighting game lore. I love getting to know who these characters are in the fighting games. So that's fighting games dojang. We just talked about mobile gaming space, fighting games dojang. The next channel, I want to say, I'm trying to remember now because I opened a lot of channels. I made a bunch of channels. It's ridiculous, actually. Let me see. Hang tight. Okay, back. So the next channel is Uplifting Creators and Motivation. So as you saw, like this later part of last year, I was doing motivational videos, motivational vlogs, because 2020 sucked. 2021 doesn't seem to look any better as things are happening in the world, and in terms of creating. Uplifting Creators and Motivation is going to be about that. It's going to be motivational type videos. Open Bar for Content Creators podcast is going to be hosted at, just to getting to know these creators and just hearing their motivation, their reason, their why of why they create the content. The videos of the Open Bar for Content Creators podcast, that's going to be what that channel is going to be about. I have to hone that down more. So like I think of that channel. I think motivational speaking, almost how to YouTube in a sense, but like I'm learning as I'll share some tips that I've learned along the way, basically, of how to do YouTube as much as you can with the stuff that you have. So that's where Uplifting Creators and Motivation is going to be. So all these channels that I'm announcing, basically, I'll put them down on the description. So if any of those channels interest you, be sure to go over there, subscribe. And the final channel is going to be called Nerdy Culture Hub. This is where the other stuff, like the animes and comics and TV movie show, like movies and stuff like that, at Nerdy Culture Hub, that's where more of the variety part is going to be hosted at. So we're going to talk everything in between, animes, comics, movies, TV, pro wrestling. So yeah, that's going to be more like just discussion videos of things that have happened, things that I'm watching, keeping my eye on, basically. So that's where I think that's where the spirit of Nerd in the Bay in the beginning is going to be transferred over to Nerdy Culture Hub. That's where the discussion stuff is going to take place, podcasts. If I'm able to have my friends from the Honey Walnut Prawn podcast, shout out to you guys there. We can discuss all things with the shows that are happening out there, comics, anime, all that stuff. So that's it. That's what I'm trying to announce. Basically a Nerd in the Bay network of channels, all compartmentalized, to what you're interested in. If you're looking for motivation and maybe some how-to YouTube tips, go over to Uplifting Creators and Motivation. If you're looking for fighting game lore, character analysis on the fighting game characters, go to Fighting Games Dojang. If you're looking to have discussion on what's going on with Cobra Kai and what's going to be happening with the Marvel shows as WandaVision comes out, soon, you know. So go over to Nerdy Culture Hub. Mobile gaming space is where you're going to go to for intro to mobile games and all the mobile game coverage. And finally, Nerd in the Bay itself, Nerd in the Bay Prime. You know, Nerd in the Bay is going to be a gaming channel. It's going to be about the Let's Plays. It's going to be me covering the games that I'm currently covering right now. It's going to be arcade games, hopefully streaming. We're going to be streaming once again. We're going to be hopefully we're going to have some friends over remotely, not together, you know, in one location, but remotely, and check out the games that, you know, they grew up with. I'm very excited for all these new changes that are going to happen. I can't guarantee that all those channels are going to be super active. Nerd in the Bay is probably going to be the most active. Mobile gaming space is probably going to be the second most active, and then everything else is going to be as soon as I can, you know, get the time and put everything together and put out those videos. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for the announcement, for the update. Moving forward, what these channels are going to be. Guys, if you're interested in any of those things that I mentioned, be sure to check out those channels. I'm going to put those channel links on the description down below. Go over there, subscribe, and then thank you for supporting over the years, and thank you for all the stuff that you guys continue to just do, and check out the videos, like, subscribe, comment, and all this stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the channel update. I know this is pretty much a long one and just me talking, but I hope you guys enjoy, and again, check out those channels, subscribe to them. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, all that stuff, supporting from the beginning. I'll see you guys next time in the next video. In the meantime, just have a great week, have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, take care, guys. Peace.